Hi, I'd like to show you this pond pump that I've got. It's a really nice pond pump. It's multi-use, very useful in pumping a pool out, which is what I'm gonna do. But it's also a pond pump for moving water around in a pond. If you had a fish pond, say, you can use it for a fountain, like just a fountain or a landscape fountain. This can pump 14 feet vertical. It's got a 14-foot head, and it's great for hydroponics or for an aquarium. Very multi-use. It's very powerful, but very quiet too. And it's 100 watt, and it only pulls 1.1 amps of power. So it's very efficient as well. And I'm gonna hook this hose to it when I pump this pool out, but I'm not gonna put it on here when I do my demonstration to show you how powerful it is and how it pumps water. But it's got a removable filter plastic enclosure around it. So I'm showing you what the setup looks like. It's got a handle built into it right here. You've got your upfitting here, and then this is a removable filter cover right here, and it's 3 screws that hold it in. 1, 2, and 3. This is what the screws look like. They're stainless steel. They got a Phillips head. So you remove the screws, and this backs off. You can just take a straight blade screwdriver and just remove it like that, and you can take off this shroud, this protective filter cover. And you see it's nice quality, thick plastic molding here. And this is what you get with it removed. So you can pump it. You've got your fittings right here. You can put a fitting on here and one on here, and you can put a combination of garden hose or just any type hose that you want to attach to here. You could also hard pipe it, just putting a PVC fitting and hard pipe, so you can get circulation. Depending on what you're doing, you know, if you want to use it for a waterfall or for a pond or just water circulation, hydroponics, an aquarium. This is a perfect pump for all those scenarios, and you've got the fittings to make it happen. And these fittings, so you come with these gaskets right here. You've got a check valve right here. So you would put, for the inlet top one there, you would put the rubber gasket, just set it in, and then put your check valve, and you want the cone facing up. So that would be like that. And then you would put the plastic washer and just screw it on like that. And then this one here, you would do the same. Now, if you were to just leave this filter set up, you wouldn't need this fitting. That would be if you were just setting it in water, and you weren't gonna need to hard pipe into it or pipe in with a hose. And this just takes a standard garden hose, but you see there's a variation of different fittings that you can accommodate on here. So depending on your size hose. And it comes with this 33-foot cord. It's a really long, ample cord, and so that gives you a lot of flexibility on your installation process. And this is the bag, netting bag, that you would put the pump inside, and you just cinch it off with this pull string here, and that'll keep out debris and fish from getting into your pump if you need that. And so this is how you would put this fitting on. You would put the rubber gasket first, and then your plastic washer, and you would just screw it on. So as you can see, you've got multiple variations of how you want to set this up. You know, different size hoses accommodate onto these fittings. You can just remove it and put back the plastic filter cover and not even use that, depending on what application you wanted. And this just goes on really easy. It just screws back in, and you would just screw that back in. It's really a nicely designed filter pond pump. And on the base, it's got two stable points right there. Really nice. It's submersible, it's thermal protected, and it's just a really nice quality, versatile pond pump. And that's a look at the fittings and just the overall of this nice pond pump. Thanks, and watch the rest of my video. There's a couple screws, you could take it off if needed, but it's got this carrying handle right here as well, and a bag to put over it. Now this bag will keep out leaves, and if you're using it in a pond or an aquarium where you have fish, it would keep the fish from getting sucked up into the pump. And comes with a 33-foot cord, really ample length to allow you a lot of versatility. And it's very powerful. I'm going to show you how it works. It's also a high quality pump, and the drive shaft, the shaft and the drive ring are made of a high quality, and it's made for longevity and great performance over time. So I'm going to set it in the water. I'm going to show you what it can do. Look at all that power. It'll pump it wherever you want it to go, or move the water around it, depending on what application you use it in. I'm going to attach this garden hose to it, and I'm going to pump my pool out with it. But I just wanted to show you it in action and how powerful it is, how quiet it is, and what a great job it does. It's an excellent pump. It's a great pump for the money, for the value. The price point's excellent. And I'm really satisfied and happy with this pump. And I think you would be too. Thanks for watching.